Hello, and welcome to the show. I tried to put bobby pins in my hair so it would stay out of my face and you could actually see me, and they kept falling out. So we're just gonna hope that my hair cooperates with me today. It's too long. I need a haircut. I'm gonna get it dyed purple on September 25th. So I feel like I should be doing these vlogs like every 2 months, because that seems to be when I actually record them. I don't really like recording vlogs. It makes me feel weird. But I have news, as always, since that's just what I do, is I fuck shit up and then tell you about it. First of all, something cool is that on Sunday, this Sunday, Janos and I will be playing Majora's Mask, and if you listen to Rebel Base, you will know that we talked about Majora's Mask a little bit, but I will be doing it on stream with Janos this Sunday, so that's cool, and you should watch that. Hi, kitty. Meow. Come here. So you should come watch Majora's Mask. The other thing I was thinking about was Grayscale's log. I was thinking about when I was gonna release it. I had said that I was going to release it sometime early to mid 2017, because that's around the time that I'm guessing it'll be done, but it would make more sense for me to release it after Leafy's Bloody Fun Time. So Grayscale's log will come out after Leafy's Bloody Fun Time. When Leafy's Bloody Fun Time ends, I don't know, but I planned to make that my focus more. I will talk about that in a second. So for those of you who read Blood and Bones, you may know that I've postponed it because I want to take a break from writing Blood and Bones to write other things that I want to. So I'm not writing Blood and Bones chapters right now, but I will continue to write them in the future. I will definitely, no matter what, finish Blood and Bones. Just so you know, it's not going to be inactive forever. You went down? There you go. So she wants to lay on the crinkly paper while I record a vlog. When Undertale is over, I have a series that will replace it. It'll be a while after Undertale, probably. Like, there'll probably be like either like a month or a week, because it's gonna take a little bit more time to edit because it's a co-op series, which will be cool. I'm estimating it'll be relatively short. It'll probably be maybe around 10 episodes, only 10 episodes rather than the 20 that Undertale is. So I promise you, it's good, it's funny. There's a few problems I'm having with editing it, but I will make it as presentable as possible. I'm not very good at editing co-op stuff yet. If you guys watched the like 3 episodes or something of Material Energy that I did with Gilbert Mage a while ago, you'll know that some of the quality of it was but the quality of this one is better. It's just there's more audio problems. And audio is like the bane of my existence. Oh, the thing that I am forgetting to talk about, Rebel Base Podcast has been postponed until either Janos or I get a job, because we have to pay SoundCloud $15 a month to be able to have unlimited uploads. So right now it's literally impossible for us to upload the podcast. So there's no podcast happening currently. Sorry, but there will be. It's not over yet. Ha! So I had said that I was going to be focusing more on Leafy's Bloody Fun Time. Something that I'm coming to the conclusion for is that I had been, I'm not anymore, for a very long time, been doing YouTube with the intent of YouTube being what I was going to do professionally. That is highly unrealistic. I knew this at the time, but I know even more now that it's unrealistic, because I'm seeing all the problems that bigger YouTubers have with, this not happening, and then suddenly like YouTube messes up and gets their salary cut in half, basically what they live on. Where I know that probably for most of my life I'm not going to be financially stable just because of what my interests are and what I'd rather be doing. But YouTube shouldn't be what I'm aiming to do professionally. And it's not going to be. I don't have the commitment or the time to really put into YouTube to present myself as 100% professional all the time. That doesn't mean I'm gonna stop trying to be as imitating a big YouTuber as much as possible when I'm very obviously not. But I want to be able to put more time into things that I actually enjoy making. Whereas, you know, I did Minecraft Story Mode because I was like, this is a new release, I'm expecting it to be big, maybe I should do something new. In Minecraft Story Mode did get a lot of more views. I have tanked in views recently, I'm fine with that. I had a big absence, it's not surprising. But rather than doing things that I feel like I have to do, like horror content. She's climbing in the drawer. Oh my god. Oh my god. Cat, please. This is not... It's not a place for cat. Essentially, rather than doing things that I feel will get me more views, I'd rather do things that I enjoy. Like my Minecraft content. I still very much enjoy my Minecraft content, and I plan to keep doing it for as long as possible. As well as I'm having a lot of fun with Bad End, whereas that is horror content, and I try and do a lot of horror content because it's an easy way to get views. It's more visual novel and I'm enjoying it. It has a very interesting story, whereas like, I suppose in most cases, I prefer indie games with good stories over these like big games like Outlast that are gritty and dark and all this edgy bullshit. Unless it's ironically edgy. Like me, I'm not edgy. At all. Maybe like the first few chapters of Blood and Bones, which are terrible. I've been rereading them. It's bad. It's real bad. Ugh. I'd rather do what I want, and that might come to me not posting videos regularly. I mean, I never fucking have. But there has been a pressure on me to do that, and when I have pressure on me, it leads to me continuing to not do it. So, I'm gonna say now, this is to clear everything up. I am not a professional YouTuber. I will never be a professional YouTuber. I do make a very, very small amount of money on my YouTube videos. I don't make enough to actually get paid. I'm just generating cents. I think I've made like $1.18 on my videos so far, or something. But I will never be a professional YouTuber. I do this because I like to make things. I like to do creative things. I'm learning how to make music. I'm drawing better. I've been making videos forever. Do not eat that. Hey! Oh, you're gonna fall. It's gonna be so fucking funny. Fall. I dare you. Do it. I hope that's focused. It might not be, but we're gonna pretend it is. But yeah. YouTube's not what I'm gonna do, cause, you know, when I started doing YouTube, I was like super, super passionate about it, but it's been a part of my life now for 4 years. I could not imagine not doing YouTube, but at the same time, I'm so used to YouTube that it's not a spectacular, wonderful, sparkly thing in my life anymore, and I'd much rather be doing something else. And I don't know if that's how all of my hobbies are going to be forever, because I've had a lot of hobbies. I've had a lot of weird things that I've done. But I will always, probably always on some level do YouTube. Like I said, can't imagine not doing it, but I'm not fucking like PewDiePie or Markiplier or Cryotic or I don't know, who else? Deoxcast, I don't know. You know, And I'm not going to be, and I'm fine with that. I just rather make the stuff that I make and be like, hey, this was cool and some people liked it. That's fine. You know, there's nothing wrong with, there's nothing wrong with not being successful as long as you enjoy doing what you're doing. If you can make your life work somehow to where you're at a point where you're surviving, but surviving and, you know, maybe you want more, maybe you don't. If you don't, that's fine. If you'd rather just have your life at a point where you're surviving and happy, then just do that. I mean, so long as you're not hurting anyone, she actually did fall. So long as you're not hurting anyone and you're being happy, then there's no problem with whatever you're doing. And there's no problem with what I'm doing. If you have a problem with it, go watch someone else, okay? But that's that, really. What else do I have to say besides my cat is fucking weird? Oh, the Q&A. That is what I forget. Forgetting. So, because Blood and Bones is on hiatus, I do not have any Blood and Bones things to, read you. I'm sorry, I'm playing a dating sim on my phone called Mystic Messenger, and it said, new chat room, Zen with an injury. I'm like, oh no, poor fictional character has been injured. Ah! Anyway, the Q&A. I'm gonna do a Q&A every month, so if you have questions, go ahead and ask them below, and I will answer them in the next vlog because it just makes more sense to do it like that. Blood Quartz asks, Leafy, will you be streaming on Twitch again, and will you ever keep a recording of it on Twitch? Since you don't know my streaming schedule is every other Sunday from 3 to 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You might have to convert that to your own time zone, but I do it every other Sunday. Not every Sunday, but every other. And will you ever keep a recording of it on Twitch? Twitch only keeps recordings up for so long, and I don't even think I have my past broadcasts set to public. Excuse me, because I'd rather edit them before anyone sees them, which is what I do. I have not been keeping to this, but I have a live stream channel called Leafy Live, and you can watch the past streams there. Right now, there's only the Meet Rebel streams I did back in February, but with the Majora's Mask thing, since it'll be an ongoing series, I'll be uploading those to YouTube as they come out, but it takes it's a 3-hour long live stream, so they take forever to upload, and it's even worse if I have to edit it. It's horrible! Chris, or I can't say your name, Listic19, let's just say that. Let's see how many annoying questions I can think of. I'll add as many as I can think in the replies, hopefully. There are no replies to this. Alright, how animu are you? How animu am I? Okay, no, I'm not wearing an anime shirt. I was gonna pee if I was. If you want to go by my art, then I'm pretty animu. I mean, my art style is becoming more and more anime every single day. Hold on. Look at this. This is what I did. Hold on, I can't see if this is... Fucking... That's the commission that I did for someone. Ooh. That auto adjust. But that's that, yeah. How much of Blood and Bones is rewritten and how much is new? I feel like that one was asked before, so ignore if so, please. So if you didn't know this, Blood and Bones was a story that I wrote back in 2011 on fucking DeviantArt, but the only things that I kept about the old Blood and Bones is the fact that there's the Bone Kingdom, the Blood Kingdom, there's the main character's name is Glendale, and the first chapter is the same. Mostly, I think I might have changed a little bit, but it's like you need 5 things to be an assassin. This, and this, and this, and that. And I'm an edgy edgelord! But, yeah, that's the only thing that's really the same about Blood and Bones is, the first chapter. The reason why I had originally stopped writing Blood and Bones was because I realized that it was basically the same plot as Aragon, so I decided I wasn't gonna write it anymore. Plus, I also thought a chapter was one paragraph, that, you know, one paragraph could be a chapter, which it's bad. I had a short attention span, so chapters seemed a lot longer than they actually were. What annoys you so I can use it against you? What annoys me? Probably nothing you would do, because it's probably like... Hold on, I'm gonna adjust this real quick, because I have too much headroom and the camera user inside me is screaming. That's better. What annoys me? If you want a joking answer, well, not really joking, the answer would be, well, joking answer, the color orange. I am not a fan of the color orange. I'll still use it, but if it's like, if the walls in my room were painted orange, I would cry. Like, being like racist and homophobic, I guess, annoys me, but I don't think that you'll do that, because I know you, and you don't strike me as a person who will do that. And if you want a genuine answer about what annoys me, it annoys me when people say bad things about me behind my back. Not because, like, I think that they're mean, but I'd rather that if someone had a problem with how I was acting or what I was doing, that they, like, are you eating something? No, you're laying down. That they'd say it to my face rather than, you know, going, no, Jamie did this and it was so horrible! I don't ever want to talk to them again! Oh! But, yeah, I mean, if you're like mad at me about something, just tell me and I'll be like, oh shit, I didn't know that upset you, or oh shit, I didn't realize what I said was a bad thing to say. I will try and do better. But that's basically that. What is the meaning of life? I think it's 42, but I don't know what that's a reference to. And also, how many egg? Like 5 egg. That's how many egg. 5 egg. Shortcake Liz said, what do you like most from Undertale? Also, Bork Bork. What I like most about Undertale? I think... What I like most about Undertale is sort of like there's still, no matter what way you look at it, there's sort of like endless possibilities to like what really could be going on. I mean, there's like Gaster, we don't know what happened with Gaster for sure. There's like, we don't know the extent of what the characters know because the relationship that we had with the characters was so short and limited that it's pretty impossible to like figure out everything that went on in the underground before we were there. So the fact that Undertale can be such a complete and engaging game but not answer all the questions, but not clearly present the questions to you on a silver platter, but like make you think and have them on your own, to me is really cool and a very, very, I don't know how to say this, a very, very good part of storytelling that's kind of difficult to do. I mean, there's an issue with my own writing that I make it very, very clear what's going on. Because I suppose because I enjoy oversharing what goes on in the world that I have created. But Undertale does questions and mysteries very, very well. And I enjoy that most about Undertale. Redlighting asks, what do you have in your salad? Like you have it with tomatoes or some kind of dressing or anything else. In my salad, I normally have iceberg lettuce and romaine lettuce. Sometimes my parents put like dandelion greens and spinach in there, but I could do without that, but I can see why, you know, it's nutritious. But I also like to have croutons. I love croutons. Croutons are my favorite thing. The only really dressing that I've used is ranch, but I should probably start trying different dressings because ranch is like really fattening, but it's good. I also recently started having cranberries on my salad, which I really like cranberries on my salad because they're sort of bittersweet, sort of. They're bitter and sweet. So I think they're good with salads. And I have carrots and cucumbers normally. I've had other things before too, like almonds, Parmesan, a whole bunch of stuff. But I haven't, you know, making salads has not been an art form for me, despite my name. It's not really something I put a whole lot of thought into, but croutons and cranberries have been, croutons, cranberries, and ranch dressing have probably been what I've been using the most, but you know, cucumbers are also awesome. I used to have these like really, okay, bye phone. I used to have these cucumbers that were like this long and like this thick around. Hello. That I would eat. I'm gonna turn the screen around so I'm not staring at myself. That I would just like, I would just wash them, you know, I would cut the ends off the cucumber, that I'd take it and I'd just eat it. And that would be my lunch or my breakfast or whatever, but I just straight fucking eating the cucumber, because cucumbers are great. I don't like pickles. Fun fact. I love cucumbers, hate pickles. Too salty. And gross and vinegary. They taste vinegary to me. I don't know. I haven't had a pickle in a long time, but I don't like them. I know that for sure. Pickles are gross. Cinderwolf07 asks, I don't know if it's personal, and by the way, I love your work and missed you, but how have you and Echo been? Are you still talking to the Nugs, and are you and Echo still a thing? Echo and I have not been a thing for, over a year now. So I generally avoid questions about Echo at this point, cause she does the same. But no, Echo and I are not talking. It's not cause there's, at least not on my end, there's not really many ill feelings. Yeah, no, Echo and I have not been a thing for a very long time, and I'm not really talking to the Nugs either. Once again, no ill feelings there. I talked about the Nugs on my Ask FM, and I'll make it very clear that the reason that the Nugs and I aren't really talking much is that it's entirely my fault, and I feel the need to test people, because I'm that kind of person, apparently. But I will link that in the description if you'd like to read why, you know, the Nugs and I aren't really talking. It's entirely my fault. Once again, my fault, okay? But yeah, no, Echo and I have not been together for a while. That's really old news. We're not dating. I'd like to make that clear. Echo and I are not a thing. They're not. We're not. It's not happening. Nope. Okay? I'm not gonna answer this again. I'm sorry. See, I sound like I'm being a little bit mean. I'm not. I don't mean that as mean towards you. It just, so many people ask me that. It's like, it's the only thing I'm good for is being Echo's girlfriend. What's wrong with me? Not really. I'm fine. Taylor Blevlins asked, hey Leafy, I read stories and do audio fix stuff, and was wondering do I have your permission to read the first chapter of your story on my channel, giving you credit, of course. Sure, if it's just the first chapter, then I'm fine with that. What I have a problem with right now is because Blood and Bones isn't really known. I'm worried that if people create fan fiction or stuff of that the fan fiction would get more attention than the original story. It might not, but I'm being paranoid. I'd rather... I will tell you guys when it's alright, when I feel it's okay for you to make fanfiction stuff. But if it's just the first chapter and you're not doing like the entire series, then that's cool. That would bring more attention to it and people might be excited to go and read the rest of it. But Blood and Bones is, I'll say this briefly. Blood and Bones is a part of a bigger project that will become more clear as time goes on. But right now, I'm not really going to talk much about that, but Blood and Bones isn't the only thing that's going to be happening. It's fun. You'll see. I promise. It might not be fun, it might be shit, but it's fun for me, so fuck you! Okay, so Diana Ross asked about the Leafy movie, and I've said this again, the Leafy movie 2. There is no Leafy movie 1 yet. That is because the Leafy movies are ordered. They're ordered by sequence of events rather than the time they were put out. The Leafy movie 1 isn't even scripted yet. I started scripting it 4 years ago when I started the channel, but I have not gone back to it yet. I plan to, you know, keep scripting it. But the Leafy movie 1, in theory, should be a full-length film. It should be an hour long. Recorded in Minecraft with animations. And a lot of shit. Basically, it's my worst fucking nightmare, and it's gonna take forever to make, so I don't fucking know when. I mean, it's not relevant to any series. It'll just be, hey, look at this! I mean, I suppose it will contain more information about Maytheon, but that is about it in terms of that. Another thing, that's going to be going on, I had mentioned at the pod about getting a job. I'm also going to be starting college soon. I start September 27th. My class list right now is rather small. I go on Tuesdays and Thursdays from like 3 to 7, I think. But I'll also be trying to get a job, so I don't know how much that'll interfere with what I'm doing currently, but I will keep you guys updated with, you know, the shit I do. I mean, I'm always busy. I'm always doing something, so, you know, fucking, this shouldn't be any different. I'm still gonna forget to post videos on YouTube. Anyways, that's all I can think about to talk about. I've been talking for so long that I'm out of breath. It's horrible. So long, so loud, so many things that's going on. Kitty, do you want to say bye? No, you're sleeping. Fuck. Thank you all for watching. I hope you're understanding of the things that I want to do. If not, then that's cool, too. I still love you. Platonically! Bye! That was terrifying. Yeah. Bye. Alright, where was I standing? Right here. Oh, the ceiling.
には馬に